Yo, man, back at it again. Rich Kid Imminent. And, yeah, man, I'm just going to, briefly talk about depression, you feel me? I'm just going to briefly talk about depression today. So, yeah, man, just if if you're going through depression right now, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling, if you're not feeling yourself today, you feel me? Or things haven't, been going your way, then this is the right video for you. This is the right video for you. Just make sure you just, watch. Um, yeah, man, that's just what I'm going to talk about today, man. Just make sure you like the video, and make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. So, yeah, let's get to it. So, yeah, man, if you're going through depression, man, listen, man, depression is obviously, caused by, different things. You got your own reasons why, you're depressed right now. You got your own reasons why you're depressed right now. Who knows? You might be depressed because, your life, you know, ain't going the way you plan, or your plans are not panning out the way you wanted them to. You feel me? Um, that might be the reason, or maybe another reason is social media. Watching your peers or your friends' lives on social media, comparing their lives to yours. You feel me? Comparing your peers' lives to yours on social media. You feel me? That might be what caused you to feel sad right now. You feel me? At this moment. Or maybe, who knows, man? Maybe, I don't know, at home, it's a situation at home. You don't have, a good relationship with your like family members. You know, a lot of stuff, man. Um, it's a lot of stuff that can cause depression. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff that can cause depression. So, as a person, man, to be honest with you, I've been I've been through that phase, you feel me? I've been through like depression, especially last year, you feel me? I was like last year I was like more I was really, really depressed, you feel me? It was what I don't know how to say this, but last year, like, what really caused my depression, it was like my life in general, you feel me? Things were not going the way I wanted them to. You feel me? Things were not panning out the way I wanted them to. You feel me? I tried like I tried to do some things, you feel me? There were like some short term goals that I wanted to reach, but things were not really happening for me. You understand me? So I was really depressed. You feel me? I was also like on social media watching other people's lives, comparing their lives to mine. You understand me? I was depressed because of the situations I face at home. You feel me? Sometimes, I was mad. Sometimes I was angry. Sometimes I was just sad. You feel me? But it is what it is. You feel me? I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, it's not a wrong thing to be depressed. You feel me? It's something that you cannot avoid. Like, at one point in your life, if you're not depressed right now, or if you haven't been depressed for a while, you're gonna be depressed. You're bound to be depressed at some point in life. You're bound to go you're bound to get angry or get mad or whatever. But we're talking about depression. You're bound to get depressed at one point in your life. You understand that? And it's not a bad thing. You feel me? It's not a bad thing. It's just life. It's just something that happens. You feel me? It's just something that happens, man. You can never know when you're gonna get depressed. It's it's something that's just gonna come into your life. It's just something that's gonna catch you off guard. You feel me? You're never gonna expect that. Who wants to be depressed out of the blue, bruh? You always want to be happy, right? You can never. You don't want to be you don't want to be depressed. You always want to be happy, but that's not how life works. You feel me? Sometimes you're bound to be depressed. Sometimes you're gonna get depressed. You feel me? So it's not a bad thing. It's just a phase. It's just a phase that you gotta go through. It's just a phase. Like look at it like this. You feel me? Look at it like this. Like when you're going through depression, it's a phase of self introspection. You feel me? It's a phase of self reflection, about your life. You feel me? Like man, come on. When you're depressed, simply because of something, it's simply because whatever it is that's happening in your life right now, or whatever it is that's happening in your life right now, it doesn't sit well with you. You feel me? It doesn't sit well with you. So what I'm saying is just, man, depression is just something that's you can never avoid. It's just something that's always going to be there. You can never control it. It's a part of life. You can never control your feelings. You can never control how you feel. You feel me? You can never control how you feel. You feel me? But what you can control, you feel me? What you can try and control is your mind, is your conscience. You feel me? You can never control your heart, but you can control your mind. You feel me? So when you're feeling depressed, try to work on your mind. You feel me? Try to do something productive. Try to do something. Give yourself a task or something, because if you're depressed and you're sitting around and you're doing nothing, you're just gonna think about the same negative thoughts. Your mind is just gonna think about the same negative things. You feel me? So what you gotta do when you're depressed is that do not remain in the same place. Make sure that you don't remain in the same place, like your room. Feel me? Make sure that you don't sit in your room for too long. Make sure that you go outside. You go get some fresh air. Make sure that you go, see people, your friends. You go talk to your friends. Even if you're not gonna talk about what you're going through, but at least just having a discussion with your friends, like a regular discussion or whatever. You feel me? Make sure you do that. Make sure you go outside or do what you like. Make sure you go play soccer or football or basketball, whatever you like doing. Make sure you go do something so that you can take your mind from that depression state, from those depressing thoughts, to something different, something that makes you happy, something productive. You feel me? Because when you sitting in your room alone all day with nobody to talk to, you're gonna think about the same things the whole day, man. You're gonna think about the same things the whole day. You feel me? You're gonna think about the same things the whole day, man. You're gonna like you're gonna sit on your phone, binge watch other people's lives. You feel me? You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be looking at other people's lives, into other people's lives, what they doing, and trying to compare that to yours. You feel me? What you gotta do is, instead of watching other people's lives, like, put yourself number one. Like, be priority number one in your life. You feel me? Always like do something for yourself. Do something on your phone. You know, don't just use your phone to watch other people's lives. Don't just use your phone to watch viral videos, or like, you feel me, or watch celebrities or whatever, man. What you gotta do is do something for you. Start a business or something. If you got a clothing line, start a clothing line business or something. If you got ideas about, clothes, do that. You feel me? Market your stuff, market your clothing line. You feel me? Like, do something, man. I don't know, man. Just do something. Do something. Don't be sitting around doing nothing, because you're gonna think about the same things the whole day, and that's not healthy. You feel me? It's not healthy. Gotta do that. Do something different. Or like, go to your schoolwork. Do your schoolwork. Focus on that. If you don't want to do that, then try to find something else. You feel me? That makes you happy. You feel me? Try to find something else. You feel me? Depression is just something that's there. You feel me? Something that's always gonna be there. We can never change that. It's a fact, man. We can never change. Can never change life. That's just how life is. That's just how people are. You feel me? People got positive thoughts and negative thoughts. You feel me? Positive thoughts bring things like joy, happiness, enthusiasm, you know, being ecstatic, a lot of like positive things. And negative thoughts, man, they bring like depression, sadness, being angry or whatever. You feel me? The yin and yang. You feel me? It's just something that's always gonna be there. But all you gotta do is just, like, let me just say, what matters is how you deal with that. You feel me? That's what matters, is how you deal with those thoughts in your mind. That's the only thing that matters. You feel me? Yeah, man. If you got negative thoughts, just make sure you deal with them accordingly. Make sure you deal with them like the way, like, like, you gotta make sure that you deal with them accordingly. You feel me? What matters is how you deal with things. What matters is how you view things. Is how you see things. You feel me? That's just what it is, man. You feel me? If you got negative thoughts, just like I said, go outside, go do something productive. Leave your phone behind, or like switch off your phone, whatever. Do something, because social media, man. Social media is not good for your results, man. Social media, man, is crazy. Social media is just crazy. It's too powerful. Social media is crazy. It can fuck up your whole day. You feel me? You can fuck up your whole day. Maybe, who knows, you're being cyber bullied. Maybe going through cyber bullying from social media. You feel me? Or maybe you're not getting the views you expected to get from social media. It depends if it's YouTube or whatever. You feel me? Maybe you're not getting those likes that you expected. You feel me? Maybe your friends on social media are not wishing you a happy birthday. You feel me? Maybe that's what's getting you mad, sad, or depressed. It's simple things, man. It's simple things that make people get depressed. It's like there's levels to depression. You feel me? There's levels to depression. You feel me? So what I just those things that I just said about social media, about just those things, man, they show you like they're proof. They show you that social media is crazy. It's either you let social media control you or you control social media. You feel me? It's either you be the phone or you use the phone. It's either the phone uses you or you use the phone. So I prefer you using the phone, not the phone using you. You feel me? Just be careful, man. Just be careful. You feel me? That hey, man, just have a nice day, and yeah, man, go do something productive. Go drink some water, man. Go outside. Go breathe. Go exercise. Go run. Go do something productive so that you can get your mind off whatever it is that you're going through right now. You feel me? So yeah, man. I think that's it for today, man. And yeah, man. See y'all another time. You feel me? So yeah, just make sure you like comment. Make sure you comment your thoughts on this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. You feel me? If you like it, and make sure you share, man. You feel me? So yeah, man. For sure. Till I see you on the next vid, man.